Initiate.
We got what you were looking for inside my head.
Aloha and welcome back to Mighty Cat Gaming. In this episode of my Fallout 4 series, we're doing a mission called the Gilded Grasshopper. We received this mission by picking up a case file at the Valintine Detective Agency in Diamond City. And this place, the Gilded Grasshopper, takes us to Fenriel Hall, which, Hall, which we had cleared a diamond of super mutants earlier. So, should be a quick run through in there. Well, if we get lucky, we might actually find a few super mutants inside. Basically, this mission is just a treasure. Is pretty much a treasure hunt. So let's head on it. Okay. Now we're inside. Looks like we got no mutants at all from that kill that we did earlier. So this is just gonna be a quick little run through. We're going to run up. Go all the way up to the top. We're going to have to get to the rooftop. Oh, even the trap's not reset. So just run it straight in here. Grab whatever stuff is left inside. And let's head on up to the roof. Okay, so here we are on the top. There's Nick. Huh. Now there sounds like there's a super mutant with a bomb. But here's the Gilded Grasshopper thing. Now we got to read the food for the grasshopper. So we go over to inventory. Go to miscellaneous. Food for the grasshopper. So it says, if you have trouble reading this at all, Shelm Drown made it. To my brethren and fellow grasshoppers, fell in the year of 1753, 1755, November 13th, early in the morning. Great earthquake by my old master above. Again, like that, met with utter ruin by fire by hopping timely public station. Came of the broken bones and much bruise cured and fixed. Old master's son, Thomas Rowney, June 18th, 1768, and Thurl. I promise, just charge my office, yeah, I shall bury at the wind. On the banks of Charles, where forever rests Master Shelm, there can one find a life's worth. So this gives you the clue to the next area that you got to go to. So I just dropped my way down from the roof of Fenriel Hall and just follow the clues and run over here. And you kill a couple of ghouls. That will be in the graveyard, of course, and now you go ahead and dig up his grave. After digging up his grave, you get this you get the copper bar, his sword. Targets take radiation damage with this sword all the time. Oh, kind of a.
So Shem Drown had himself buried with all his.
So take all the different copper bars, silver bar, and this letter that says, "Fear not. Though devil iron makes his blade, only he who wields it can make it wicked." And that's the end of that particular little quick treasure hunt thing. Finished a lot quicker than I expected. So what we'll do is we'll head over to Diamond City then and do the next quest. Let's see, Dangerous Minds. So we're going to head over to Good Neighbor and meet with Dr. Armari there, as well as Nick, to go ahead and do this next part called Dangerous Minds, which is, will go ahead and give us more clues to our missing child. Okay, so we just ran over to Good Neighbor really quick. Just a quick fast travel, not too far from here. You know, we started over there at Fenriel Hall for the Gilded Grasshopper and just made our way back over to Good Neighbor. So we're just going to run over here and go all the way to the memory den.
Ever been to Kellog?
And inside the memory den, we're going to go ahead and meet with Dr. Amari and have a chance to go ahead and relive Kellogg's memories, the person that stole the child, that stole our son. So let's head on in.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
So we head on down to the basement and go talk to
Dr.
Dr.
Amari?
Amari.
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
And there's a lot of stuff up here that we're able to just go ahead and grab too, actually. Ah.
Bingo.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellog. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you too mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari, the biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But you need the details. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. And that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Alright, so now we're going to go relive some of Kellogg's memories.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmented. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Alright.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
All you gotta do is follow the brain cells.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him.
Remember, you
I
are
should have.
experiencing these memories as
Instead, I ended
This
up
may
running
prove
away.
disorienting at first.
I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. That doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
So as you can see, some of the reason why Kellogg's such an idiot.
This doesn't seem to be what we're
Right.
looking for.
Further along.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
Now, if you want, you don't have to listen
Try
to.
that one.
If you want, you don't have to check out every memory and listen to everything. You know, it's up to you. But
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it and it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but
you could just straight run
you
out,
don't really believe it.
go to the next one if you want.
Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever.
But it's kind of good to
It's
learn
only
about
looking back,
Kellogg's past.
by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fun. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the house, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the instant. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. You are these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. I knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't even worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
Nice,
I
powerful
know.
gun, too.
I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay.
Aw.
I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Okay. Follow the brain cells.
How did you think this was going to end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Oh, wow. So basically, they must have killed his family.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Just follow the brain cells.
Mind if we...
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. See that? I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's this family, lives down the creek from us.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Follow the brain cells around. Off to find the memories. Follow the brain cells around.
Mr.
Oh,
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. So, first synths weren't all that impressive. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. Good. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
so you see Kellogg's story is kind of tragic.
I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B748. Initiate.
Huh.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We are running out of...
I would hope there'd be a brain power to tell you something.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Oh, here we go. Getting closer.
Initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
All computers are still working. That's
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
checking through the log.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
Hopefully it's all
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby. No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get out of here.
almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory.
Here we go.
Whenever you're ready.
Getting closer and closer.
Is that your son?
Wasn't my idea to suck down a kid in the middle of Diamond City.
Good news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid, like a happy little family. And I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days, the new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. You're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kid. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home with my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready. There we go. Alright, so now we know what we need, how to find Sean. Well, how to get inside the Institute anyway. We're going to be given a little bit more information here. And we know that Virgil went to the Green Sea, so we're going to have to go ahead and go there to the Glowing Sea.
I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I have this.
That's not surprising. All the synapses in your brain have just been pulled apart, connected to someone else, and then pulled back together. I injected you with a large stim pack while I was pulling you out. That should ease things. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alrighty. Let's go run upstairs. We'll go talk to Nick really quick.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Exactly. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Next time we're going to go ahead and run on out, and I think pretty sure Nick has a conversation he wants to have with me. So next time we'll go ahead and start that off, and hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and start the case of looking for Eddie Winters, I'm hoping. But alright, until next time, thanks for watching.